Here, I wanted to read because we play like that.
Yeah, getting all beatbox on
it. Yeah. Hey there, Rip. This is Rip from Ripping the Disciples. Really enjoying Doug the Viking. Yeah, everybody does.
Man,
you guys are funny together. Keep bringing the rock. I am Mick loving it.
That is cool, man. I appreciate that.
So, yeah, we play Ripping the Disciples on here all the time, Addicts in the Attic, and they also do our yearly Christmas song for our Christmas show.
Nice.
You haven't been able to be a part of that, but you will next year. It's an extravaganza, man.
I missed it by a week. We did the New Year's Eve show, and just as a one-off thing, and it kind of worked. So we kept rolling with it. I think.
Oh, it's fun, man. Yeah. I have blast, and I have blast in here by myself. I couldn't even imagine with Doug the Viking in here.
Yeah,
and shoot, maybe we'll have guests in here again because we've actually got requests because we've had people in here.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, man, there it is.
And people want to know about being a guest in the Hooligan Studios audience.
Bring it.
It's not a problem. What I would like to do, we really want the studio to be right. Because right now, the way things are sitting, if we had guests in here, they'd be staring at the back of Doug's head.
It'd be a little tight.
They'd be, which to make up for it, they would be looking at my pretty face.
Yep, but they'd be dealing with Angry Cat over there on the couch.
No, Angry Cat, we can move Angry Cat to another part of the studio.
Okay.
So, but that can all be changed. But yeah, we are in the beginnings of a very awesome studio.
Yeah, the recent additions and changes are it's really cool, and it actually feels like we're doing pseudo professional radio.
What's that mean?
Almost professional.
Oh, is that what pseudo means?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm stupid. See, I always thought that meant something else.
Oh no. Yeah, SAT word, man.
Pseudo.
Pseudo.
Almost.
Right, almost. Practically.
Wow. I wrote a song with that in it and you used it totally wrong. Sorry.
That is awesome.
Cool. Well, I hope you all are having a good time out there tonight listening to us here. You are listening to Revin the Viking. And, we could use your help. If you think you can come up with a better name than Rev's Local Rock Show, and I know that's what we've been using, and that's what always wants to come out of my mouth, but I just can't do it because it's got to be different because now we got Doug the Viking. And we need something catchy that flows.
Yeah.
Like that Viking beard you're just messing with. And like mine will be soon.
There. See, you got to pull on it. It makes it grow more.
God, I tell you, that hurts, dude.
Yeah.
I can actually pull on it now. And I was like, God damn, that hurts.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You want to totally beat me in a fight? Pull my beard. Well, see, yeah, that's all it will take. Pull my beard. Yeah.
I was going to kick your ass, but I'm just going to yank on your beard. Walk away.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid. Yeah, we're manly men in here.
Manly men doing manly things. We're just going to stand around and yank on our beards.
Oh, man, I guess I got to key up some new tunes. But, what we're doing here is something that I've loved for a long time. You all know that. People have been listening to the show for a while. I've always done this for the bands, and to be honest, now, especially now, since I'm not performing anymore, for me, I have a blast doing it. We had Doug the Viking come in, say, "Hey, man, we're ready. I want to do this. let's try this. Let's just see what happens." I was like, "Hell yeah, let's do it."
Yeah, just throw down. It was like the band, man. I just kind of showed up, and
how often does that?
Off we went.
How often does that happen?
It doesn't.
Never.
Often. Yeah.
See, so we should be like huge.
That would be great
because this can't be a coincidence.
No, we've there's a thing here.
We're
working on it and honing the skills and sharpening the show.
I'm going to let a little bit of the secret out that I was just telling you about because I know I told you about it. This is just, man, we're just tugging the string. We're tugging the string.
Yeah,
I almost said something stupid. But let's throw out Sirius
XM.
Serious.
XM.
Serious.
XM, man.
And that's all we're saying. That's all we're saying for right now. Okay?
Yeah.
So you take from that what you want, but that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It could mean nothing. That could mean, because you all know out there, I brag on Sirius all the time because I don't listen to terrestrial radio. I'm either listening to this show or I'm listening to Sirius XM radio because Octane, rules.
Octane is good. I like Ozzy's Boneyard.
I like Ozzy's Boneyard too. That's on my preset.
Yeah,
that's one of the ones. You know what else is on my preset?
What's that?
Know what else is on my preset?
What else?
80s.
Hey,
not even the glam, not even the hair metal one.
Yeah,
I'm talking 80. I got 80s. Preset 1.
Well, here's the
90s.
thing about the 80s.
But that's my what's it called? 80 HD.
Yeah.
It's not because I like 80s better than 90s, but I got to put it in order.
It's in order. At home, I have my CDs in alphabetical order, all of them. You know, it's crazy. But here's the thing about the 80s. In the 80s, I was pure, just full-on metal guy, Iron Maiden, Metallica, all that stuff, and made fun of the 80s music.
Right.
And I was out with my wife here recently, and we were in some Mexican joint, and they had an 80s station on, and we're sitting there listening to it. We knew all the songs and all the choruses and everything, and we were noting how good the songs were. And I was looking back saying, oh, man, back in the day, we were making fun of that. And but
me too.
You know, get a few years on you, and you look back and say, you know what? That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's sad? Well, not sad. I mean, it's a great thing. You know, I listen to some of these songs now, and I make my son listen to some of them too. My young son Cam, when we're in the car together. Songs like "Shout," "Tears for Fears."
Oh my God, that was one.
I
of
love
the ones
that damn tune. Now, there's a couple that weren't played on the radio that much from Tears for awesome songs. I couldn't tell you what the name of them are.
They were actually a really good band.
Here's another one, man. I love it. I love them. And I would love to remake some of their songs. And I've actually learned a couple of their songs, and I have them on my Pro Tools. And none of you will listen. None of you are going to hear it. But Simple Minds.
Yeah, they were good. I've got a funny brush with 80s greatness I can tell you about.
Good segue, man.
Yeah.
That's what we're going into.
This is back in the day when I was playing with Wounded Soul. Icky Jim was part of the band, who's with the Fifth now, and I was with Maria, and there was a couple other people who aren't around anymore. We were at this practice space on Capitol Boulevard where all the bands in Raleigh practiced. And Icky had the room next door. For some reason, he had it under contract, but he was playing with us. And he comes in, and he says, hey, guess who's playing next door? And we're like, what? You know, who could it be? And it was the Flock of Seagulls. They were getting ready to do their reunion tour, and they start playing. We go, oh my God, it's them! So you know, we finished our thing and we stood in the hallway and we're listening to them play, and they come out. Yeah, that song. You know, and I ran all that, and
that's it.
Yeah, and they came out and they looked like bankers.
Oh really?
But they were so funny, and to talk to them, one of the guys lives in Wake Forest. I don't remember his name. I think it was the drummer. And this other guy that was there, he'd come from, I don't remember if they were from England or Australia. And I was talking to him, and I said,
Australia, man.
Those Jamaican Australians? Is that the Aboriginal accent?
Hey, that's mean.
So I asked him, I said, what is your favorite thing about the States? And I'll give you one guess.
Pizza.
Buffets.
Food. I knew it would be food.
He couldn't believe it. He said, where he lived, all the portions were small, but he comes to the United States, and there was buffet. Golden Corral was like his mecca. It was the funniest thing. They were super nice guys, but it was one of the weirdest.
That's why we're like one of the fattest nations in the world.
Yeah.
Buffets.
Yeah. You go anywhere else in the world where they're starving, they look at you all fat, and they're like, "Damn, how'd you do that?"
Yeah, no kidding.
Good.
Yeah, you got a sandwich in your pocket.
Yeah, that was one of those real.
That's cool. Brush was great. Huh?
Surreal. When I tell
Flock of
people, I was hanging out with Flock of Seagulls. First, they're like, "Why?"
Did they have the hair?
No, I told you they look like bankers, man. Their hair was all shaved short, and they look, the first question's why, and then it's how.
It's like, if I met Devo, I would always be expecting him to wear those hats.
Yeah.
If they weren't wearing the hats, I'd be very disappointed.
Why would you not wear the hat? You would have to.
I guess. Yeah. Well, yeah, if you're in Devo, you have to.
If I was in Devo, I'd wear that hat everywhere I went.
You have to. That's what makes you Devo.
Yeah.
Because the songs were stupid. So,
yeah.
Nah, man, my brush, I had a couple brushes that were great. I know you've had more too, because I know you've opened up for some pretty great bands in your little career. And but one of my ones that didn't have anything to do with opening for a band was when I was living in Massachusetts. That's where I'm from. And I was in downtown Boston, and I came out of a club. I was smoking a cigarette. I used to smoke a lot. And it's actually when you can smoke in clubs too, but I came outside,
that tells you how far back in the day that was.
Yeah, shut up. Get some air.
Hey, I was there too. I remember playing.
Yeah, I know, man. But dude, I'm getting so depressed about my damn age lately. I don't even like thinking about it, because I was actually looking at, me and Cam saw a picture on Instagram, the singer for Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I was just looking at them. I just saw them, and he didn't look that old. I was like, dude, the dude looks old. And if he's old, I'm old. I don't like that.
No. Well, the way I look at it, we made it this far for a reason.
Whatever.
We made it out alive of a young man's game.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. I don't like getting old, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not going gracefully. I'm kicking and screaming, and I hate it.
I found the only thing that really changes as you get older is the recovery time.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, I can still party like a rock star. I just can't recover like one.
Chewy, you agree? Yeah, I know you agree with me, because you're old as dirt too.
Yeah,
but yeah, no. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, my brush was great. Now, and I'm telling. When I say brush, I mean more like a. Not even a brush.
Because it was making stuff up.
Yeah, Charlie's the dick. But we love him. Got to have him. AIDS and all. Wait, or is it HIV? He's not full blown yet, right?
No, but I'm surprised he made it as far as he did.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Anyway, man, let me finish the story, man.
That guy scares Keith Richards.
I mean, we got to get the real Charlie Sheen on here. I bet you we could.
We probably could. He'd do it. I bet he would. What are you looking at there?
Eric talking shit about you again.
Oh God.
Nah, actually, he's wondering where our studio was, because maybe he'll come in the 17th.
That'd be cool.
We're way out in the boonies in Hooliganville.
Yeah.
There, Eric.
In the sticks of Central North Carolina.
Yeah, yes. Because we have to be, because we're banned from city limits.
Yeah, they don't let us in town.
No. It's kind of like firing a gun.
Yeah.
You can only do it in outside city limits.
Yeah, that's how I would equate this show, is to firing a gun within city limits.
Yeah. Like I said, we are the dive bar of radio shows. I thought that was the best description I could possibly put out there.
I'm purely okay with that.
Yeah, me too.
That's a good description of this.
I love it. I think that definitely needs to be our motto.
And I
that
prefer,
would be a good on a t-shirt.
Yeah, I prefer a dive bar to like a chain bar anytime.
Anybody out there knows where we can get some cheap t-shirts? That would look good on a t-shirt.
Yeah, it would.
Revving the Viking.
Yeah.
The dive bar of radio shows.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh hell yeah.
I think you just stumbled on some greatness there.
I like it. Back to my story. I was standing out in front of a club. Guy was standing probably about 20 yards away from me, from the back side-ish. I was like, man, it looks like Steven Tyler, but this is in the 80s. So everybody looked like Steven Tyler.
Oh yeah.
The long hair and the freaking scarves and tight ass pants.
Yeah, but he's
and you know what? I'm never going to finish this story, because this is another thing that used to bother me, and I'm not afraid to admit it. In the 80s, were you ever like walking behind somebody and be like, "Dang, who's that?"
and turn around.
Whoa,
hey,
it's a freaking dude, man. I do not miss that about the 80s. Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, it happened, and it happened to most of you out there. So don't say it didn't. Whatever. Well, anyway, the dude turns around. Long story short, it was Steven Tyler. So I'm like, oh hell yeah! So I'm going. This is my hero, man. Yeah. This is the dude that made me want to be a front man. This is the dude. I'm talking. I don't care if I just shake hands with him. What I do, like a little bitch. Steve gets into a cab quicker than I could even move off the stoop of that club.
Oh, he saw you coming a mile away.
I was so pissed. Man. But that was I was